now. So alright then, so I'm streaming quite a bit. So as you can see, I've got the I've actually been sorting out my stream for quite a bit. Did a bit of preparation, you know, like I have the sub count report, but this time I also added a clock which displays the real time. So as you can see, it's currently loading. If you've already read the description, then good on you. So you actually know what I'm going to be streaming. So currently, as usual, you know, Train Simulator, it takes ages to load the scenario. So the first section we're going to be doing is York to Peterborough. Then I'm going to have to change routes for the Peterborough to London. I'm operating off a normal actual schedule here. I actually printed this off, so it's the 7:01 York to London King's Cross. So I'm going to open the doors now and set up the locomotive. Let's see, master key, reset the AWS, lights. Come on, just check the lights are correct. So yep. I'm just going to put the brakes in step 1, turn off the DR8, turn on some lights. Right. Hopefully we'll be ready for our departure time. Our scheduled departure time is approaching us. There we go. That's our signal. Signal's clear. Return the guard signal. And then, if you're wondering what this is the Class 91, a Virgin Trains East Coast Class 91 from BH Reskins. I'm just going to turn on the driver vigilance device as well. Just hoping that no one will come in my room this time. I've actually done it again, stuck up a note saying that I'm streaming. They probably won't listen though. So as you can see, we have an Intercity 225 train set. So Mark 4s. Just going to set the speed set now. So 30 at the moment, speed limit. Unless we're going to be changing. I'm just going to check on the camera real quick what route it's set for. Let's see, so if you're wondering what I'm doing here, so this is a run, you know, from going to York to London's King's Cross. So you know, I'm scheduled to be in Peterborough by, just looking here, 8:12. Oh, 8:12. We're expected in Peterborough. Just haven't noticed now. That's why I lose time. Didn't even notice my speed limit's gone up to 90. And it goes up to 100 in a bit. So yeah, this is the yeah, this is the Virgin Trains East Coast Class 91 112. Just too bad I didn't get one of the ones that had the nameplates on, because when you run these scenarios, when you drive this Class 91, it'll actually, depending on the number, which is randomly chosen, it'll actually do a nameplate depending on what it was. So you know, like 91107's named Skyfall, and there's some other ones as well. When they made this pack as well and released it, they even did the other liveries, so you know, like the For the Fallen and the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Speed limit's gone up again. Do that. Don't know why I've changed at the moment now. You know, I've suddenly found myself getting a load of British DLC and running British routes for once compared to American. I do admit, my favourite locomotives out of the entire fleet, you know, I've ever seen are the Class 91s, and Mark IV DVTs because they have really nice horns. Just wonder if anyone's even watching this now. Stream health's pretty poor. Don't know if that's just the way I've set it up on my internet. Whatever. Whoa, why have we got double yellows here? We've got double yellow here. So we've just got a double yellow near AWS. And there's flashing yellow up ahead. Don't know if it's because the speed limit's going down, because I do remember I've ran this route before on this same route, and it does go through a set of junctions, crossovers. That's probably what's doing speed reduction, so it's setting off these signals. Just gonna step 1 brakes. Oh, there goes my driver vigilance device. I'm not gonna miss that. It's a good thing I have the keyboard, you know, all you have to do is just whack E. The E key is tied to the pedal to reset the vigilance. Just put brakes into step 2. Don't know why I always find myself hitting this. So every time you press it, it beeps. Yep, 45 curve. Not curve, I mean, yep, points. Going through a set of points here. There we are, 45. And I might as well just set my speed set for that. Then just slap it in there. Throttle again. Then it crosses over. See, look, then the signal clears. Then the signal then clears to, you know, clear. Then I can accelerate once the back of the train, so the DVT, gets through the junctions. There we go. And then now my speed limit is 125, so we can set that all the way up there, then enjoy the rest of the trip. Just gonna give you a passenger view here. So the only thing I have to comment about these things, the Class 91 Mark IVs, is the passenger view. The only passenger view they have is the buffet car. And the camera's limited, you know, you can't even look behind you or whatever, you can only look inside the, where the cafe bar is, and then there's the, window. Yeah, another great thing about the, this Class 91 model is actually used the Class 91/1 model, which actually has the correct wipers, you know, compared to the old model, the original model. Also said, and also the DVT has that dome, Wi-Fi dome, which was added during the rebuild when they were refurbished. Textures in here are pretty decent. So the way this is all modelled, like the like how weathered the panels are. You see cracks all over it now. Then they also did we've got a clock here, so this is the in-game time. So 7:08 now. Again, we're supposed to be in Peterborough at 8:12, and then arrive at King's Cross at 9:07. So hopefully, see if I'll be able to keep with the timetable on this run. Just gonna quickly look at my stream status. Oh well, no one's even watching the stream in the first place. No one's even watching the stream in the first place. come on. Just hoping someone will tune into my stream. Just gonna... thing with Train Simulator on this, I can't have it full screen because the recording software I'm using, the capture software, won't actually work with it full screen, so I have to have it windowed. Then there's FPS drops when I'm streaming as well because of, you know, the streaming encoder using up some system resources compared to just running it without streaming. Yeah. It's one of the it actually has LED lights compared to the original lights. The thing is that when they refit the Class 91s, they kind of forgot, when they were fitting them with LED lights, they didn't bother doing the number 2 end or blunt end. They only did the number 1 end, the main end, when driving this locomotive. Since I did this with a quick drive scenario, you can see the AI traffic's pretty, you know, wrong era, you know. We have intercity swallow HS, we've got intercity HSTs coming down here in the old 1990s livery or whatever. And this livery is from like 2015. And that's one thing, it's still at 125, but it glitches a bit, and the simulator thinks that it logs speeding violations, even though I'm not actually speeding. Let me change the camera here. I'll know if the vigilance device goes off because it shows up in the corner over here. Come on, can I have a different camera view rather than just from up? There we go. So if anyone's actually going to join the stream, well, welcome, and please stay. So yeah, I'm just... hopefully you've read the description before actually typing stuff. See, all the coaches actually have labels on them as well. So you know, coach B, C. I'm just going to tell you something. So in June this year, so before Virgin Trains East Coast became LNER, I actually rode in one of these intercity 225s to King's Cross and back to Leeds, and both times we were in coach C, so this coach here. As you very well know, I've just recognised I've already done something wrong. I can't believe all this time I should have picked the DVT. Just great. DVT's supposed to lead at the King's Cross. Just remember now, it's Class 91 that leads the other way around. Don't know, I can just say just something happened and somehow the train set managed to get turned around. Doesn't matter though, I'm just going to continue to run. I like the Class 91 feels better than the DVT anyway to drive. Fine. And also I can do this as well. If I press the arrow keys to change camera views, it also has the blunt end. As you can see, it's inactive. I'm just going to change back to this. As you can see, we have Class 47s and freight engines. Honestly, every time I want to stream, I'd always end up making one major mistake. I make one big mistake that costed me the whole realism. Class 91 that's actually supposed to lead to York. I can't believe all that. After all the stuff I did setting the stream up, I can't believe I made one simple mistake and changed it to having the Class 91 lead. This is a great locomotive anyway, especially with those LED lights, really bright. More HSTs with the intercity swallow livery. Ah, level crossing right there. Don't know if I just... Nah, I didn't miss a whistle post. It's probably going to be more though. For some reason I think... Yeah, there's another level crossing. And you know what? I know this is an American thing, but I like doing it. I just gave a long, long, short, long through level crossing. You know, the grade crossing sequence. Then there's a thing with two-tone horns, because, you know, it could call it like a horn quilling. Yeah, the intercity 225 is a really fun train to drive. Well, when you first get it off of the DTG store on Steam, it isn't actually that great, you know, because it's full of errors and all that, you know, inaccuracies, but that can all be fixed when you get the enhancement pack, so the Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement pack. So, you know, it's really worth your money, getting the enhancement pack for this train. More level crossings ahead. In fact, you know what, I'm going to change cameras. One cool trick you can do is if you press the pause break key, you can actually pause the game without having to do the menu, so you can actually get the camera in position. So if you want to record a good shot like now, then I can just press again to unpause it. Then down the grade crossing sequence. Can't believe that, you know, these crossings, some of them like are old gated ones and they actually allow trains to go through at high speed. Now that was a whistle board. For all of you people who don't know what W boards are, you know, UK railway signs and that, have them in a lot of countries have whistle boards. Basically, that when trains pass them, it just says you have to do horn. You know, one thing I noticed that train horns, you're not supposed to sound your train horn between any hours of darkness, but you know, it's alright in broad daylight, because, you know, this is like, just, you're strolling down the British countryside. More whistleboards. And I heard a lot of things, you should only use the low tone of whistleboards as well. Read some stuff, you know. But the high tone sounds better because it's a multi-chime. So that's how they were built. Class 90s and Class 91s, and also DVTs are equipped with multi-tone horns, which actually both go off at the same time with the high tone. Let's do a horn show with the horn lever. There's a lot of whistleboards here. For them, like, little pedestrian crossings, I think. Farm crossings. Speed limit's going down here. 105 and 100. I'm just gonna get my speed down. Step 3 brakes should do it here. No, step 4, come on, don't want to end up actually speeding. There we are, there's our desired speed reached. And now the AWS has gone off again. Don't want to get held at another signal at danger. Oh god, just a minute, okay? Alright, just a second. I have to go, okay? Okay. And that was my mum right there. Decided to give me a load of clothes to hang up. And that we're going out, which is unlucky. Because now I might have to terminate the stream early. Because come on, I actually want to run the full route. I'm going to lose my concentration in a minute. Just going to check signal. There's a lot of things here. Fact. I think I remember. So yeah, full service. See, look, it's like a fake signal. It says it's. Wait, nah. Just testing if the signal ahead were at danger, which it's not. Don't like it where it does that then. Trick signals. So it goes caution, that, you know, double yellow, flashing yellow, single yellow, then it goes back up. I'm just gonna put it back up. Now I have to regain the lost speed now. Now I've actually got people watching it, finally. You know, live streaming is a really good thing, but you know, when you have, you know, other people in your house, you know, who might end up ruining your stream, unfortunately. But hopefully this won't happen. You know, I've even, you know, did the thing, stuck up a sign outside my door saying that I'm streaming and not to enter. Unfortunately, I get called and interrupted, you know. bet you it's happened to a lot of streams. Well, it doesn't happen to like major streams like PewDiePie because they don't even have any parents in the house. Right, just had a quick drink of water. Like, I took a load of videos and photographs, you know, from when on my trip to London, mainly of trains. Well, yeah, all of trains. So King's Cross and Leeds. And I also took I managed to videotape I also managed to video the whole ride on a Class 333 from Forster Square to Leeds. I'm gonna say I thought that signal at Dinge was my signal then. So yeah, I still have to get them edited and uploaded, you know. Can't believe I've been so late, you know, because it's nearly a month now since I recorded them, and I haven't even got around to uploading them. I've imported them off my camera on my computer, but I just haven't had the time to upload them. There's more railway crossings up ahead. Just hope someone will update these reskins to include LNER in the mix as well as Virgin. You know, like LNERs shouldn't be that hard with these because LNER kept the same liveries. All they did was just replace the logos. We just took out the Virgin logo and replaced it with LNER. So it should be that. It should be a bit, you know, to just quickly make LNER skins as well for this train. Got more speed reductions. Just gonna take off the throttle and put some brakes. 110. Alright, there we go. So we can apply power again and take off the brakes. You know, a lot of this route is just pretty, you know, just going at 100. The majority of this route's 125 speed limit, so, you know, every now and again it dips down to 110. But, you know, these routes, it's pretty good, you know. But, you know, I don't actually think I'll actually have enough time to actually complete this, not even this section, probably. So I'm gonna have to like save it midpoint and then resume it, hopefully with another stream when I get back from my caravan. Because unfortunately today we've decided I have a caravan up, down, you know, around the east coast. It's like an hour's drive from there. The speed limit's gone back up, so I'm gonna set the speed set back up. 125. You know, just can't believe how many times I used to get caught out by driver vigilance devices in this game, you know, because before the Armstrong Powerhouse Enhancement Pack, so when I had just a plain VTEC Class 91, the thingy would go off and it wouldn't have a notification thing here or outside sound effects. So as a result, you know, if you're in any external camera, you'd end up missing it and ending up getting penalty emergency brakes applied to your train. More whistle words. Just checking the chat. No one's posted anything yet except for me just saying welcome to the stream. According to the... yeah, only one person's watching. Is there ever any point of streaming? Again, I just noticed now. I just did a long, long, short, long through the cross it. I'll show you the DVT cap, although you know, just quickly Pro Plus. So there's our DVT cap. You can see the clock's broken on it. Someone's written, "Still faulty. A fitter won't fix." I'm just gonna get back to the discount before I end up calling some major glitch or something. See a crossing up ahead, so I'm just going to sound off the horn. Let's just put an external camera on. As you can see, the external camera is pretty loud because you have all the coaches in that. I'm just going to keep it on the cap, so I can actually hear the alarm. This is what I want. Just gonna do a shave and a haircut for you. It's funny with two-tone horns, you can do better horn shows with them, kinda, compared to just, well, you can do horn quilling on most American locomotives, but you know, most Europeans. And now speed limit goes down by 5, so I'll just click that. And 20. Shove on me thingy brake. Don't know why the straight air brake went on there. Take that off. So we're going past the station here. I can't exactly remember what station it was. Just take a quick look for you if you want. So we have just passed. Well, there's not even any signs here. Ah, Retford. Just past Retford. And there goes our speed limit again. So we've been playing this for a bit now. Half an hour now into the trip. So recently, if anyone's ever, so if you're wondering about this route, this is going down south. Of course, I actually did it incorrectly because when I was setting the consist thing up, I accidentally set it so it was the class 91 that was leading when it should actually be the DVT. Now I've forgotten about the speed reduction. Slam those brakes on. Bloxy Toast. Thanks to see you're watching. How do you like the clock I did? If you're wondering what clock that is, it's a Network Southeast clock that I actually put on there off the internet. So if you've ever heard of the Network Southeast clock, it's one of them special style of clock. I'll actually give you the link if you want to where you can actually get it, you know. And you know, it's pretty easy to set stuff up if you know how to use it. You know, I've got OBS Studio and it has a, you know, encoder. It's pretty easy to use. For live stream, you just have to simply set stuff up and then you do this. You can just broadcast whatever you want, so, you know, gameplay, other stuff, you know. But yeah, mainly I use my stream for gameplay. So like now, so just gonna see, let's see. 0812 Peterborough. I think that's the arrive time. We arrive now. One thing I'm wondering about all this, I wonder if I can actually keep to the schedule, if I'll actually be able to keep up with the real schedule of this train. And I might have to end this stream. I might have to end this stream for reasons, because we might be going out today, unfortunately. I picked the wrong day to stream. Honestly, these Mark IV coaches are like the loudest on the external cameras. Don't know if I should just actually screw this and just mess around, you know, just crash it. Nah, I'm actually just gonna do it normal. I'm not just gonna uncouple it and try and get it to derail, because that's not even the point of this scenario at all. Derailing the train. There's a wiper switch here as well. But of course, we switch it. See, that's the fastest wipers there. Of course, we don't need wipers now because it's dry around here. Notice not on almost every British locomotive in their liveries, they always have a yellow front end. Somewhat required, it's probably some legal requirement by the RSSB, that all trains have to have yellow fronts, or something like that, and this orange pinstripe as well, because I've noticed almost every train also has this in the livery as well, pinstripe near the roof. Or as the correct term, I heard the yellow is actually called a warning panel. Right then, we're slowly getting viewers. FPS isn't too bad along here, you know, in the countryside or whatever. Like, if you look on the, like, Northeast Corridor, I also did streams on, the FPS is pretty bad in, like, built-up areas. It's like New York and that, but the thing with British routes is there's a lot of countryside, so, you know, so there's not a lot of scenery that has to load in. So, yeah, if you're wondering about how you get this pack, well, this pack is downloadable. You can get this off of VH3 skins. It's a
the Virgin Class 91 with the Mark IV carriages and DVT. So you get you get a load of different consists, but there's actually two versions. You can get the LED, which I'm running now, the lights, and the original incandescent bulbs. Then they also did the special liveries as well, so you know, the Battle of Britain Memorial and other stuff. And also, depending on the number of the one you got, so fortunately I didn't get one that actually was named, so 91112, which doesn't have a nameplate, but depending on which unit you actually get, you know, which one's generated, they'll actually put the nameplate on for that locomotive, so you know, like, if I'm correct, 91102 was numbered City of York, so if you got that in a scenario, it'd actually have the nameplate on the side that'd spawn with it. Again, unfortunately, the one I'm driving is one that's not named. It's just a plain old Class 91. Got more tiny dips in speed limit around here. Got 45 miles to go to Peterborough. Just gonna start putting the brakes on now. For some reason, I always like using the mouse for my throttle. I'm going to be passing through Newark, whatever it's pronounced. Well, why is it on 110? We need 100. Bit more brakes. Just going to slam them on. We only have to quickly coast through here. In fact, losing a bit of speed here, so I'm gonna get the throttle back on. Going through diamonds. There we are, speed limit's now 125, so we can just accelerate back up. Passing through Newark, platform 2. So I'm gonna sound the horn for those who don't know how to, you know, stand behind a yellow line or whatever. Well, there's not a yellow line, and there aren't even anybody on the platform. And we've lost what viewers again? Let's just see. So we've been streaming for 42 minutes. Again, we have to be in Peterborough by 8:12. So yeah, my room is currently pretty hot. I've got a window open and I've got a fan running on speed setting 1, because if I don't even know what the audio sounds like, because you know, I've got a fan in the background, and then there's the game audio on top of that. Whatever though, you know, my streams aren't that bad, right? Streams aren't bad, you know. Like, one thing I just can't stream though, I really would want to stream it, but I can't unless I buy like a really, you know, better PC. I would like to stream Train Sim World, but unfortunately just too much resources. It runs fine FPS when not streaming, but when I tried streaming it, it just, you know, the FPS is in the single digits. Unplayable. In fact, just can't remember what key it was, but you can get the FPS counter. So yeah, let's see. So I don't want to say no. Should we try driving with no HUD? In fact, no. I'm gonna get the hood back up. We need. Yeah, that toggles that. Can't find the FPS counter. Doesn't matter.
just hoping I'll actually get to ride on the East Coast thing again. You know, the LNER, which is now called. You know, maybe if we save up for another trip to London. Of course, I've already been this year, so I'm probably going to go next year. Who knows? Maybe the East Coast franchise will already be bought out, because, you know, LNER, I think it is kind of temporary, because, you know, it's it was the Department for Transport's last resort operating thing. The only reason that Virgin lost the contract to operate the East Coast is because losses. They kept having some losses on the route. They said they had to pay up a ton of money, but they just couldn't afford it, so ended up losing the franchise in 2018. Then in June this year, it then transferred ownership. To be exact, June 25th was the first day of LNER. And the last day of Virgin Trains East Coast officially was June 24th, the day before. No. I do have Shinkansens for trains, okay? On download station, I've got plenty of Shinkansens there. I've got a 0 series and a 700. So please don't spam my comment section. So again, there is an error I did with the scenario, was because again, the Class 91 does not normally lead the way to King's Cross. It's supposed to be the DVT, which goes this way. No, when I have to change routes after stopping at Peterborough, I might swap it around. You know, say they've flipped over the train set or something. 15. So please don't spam the chat with, you know, unrelated. Oh, just missed another speed reduction. Don't know if, you know, if lucky these things aren't fitted with ATP or whatever, you know. Their speed enforcement, so they enforce speed, and now it's just gone back up. See, sometimes the speed limits on this route just change without warning. Now you have to take off like that, go back up. Then there's, I remember actually, no, I didn't actually do the York to King's Cross. I actually went the Leeds to King's Cross section, so, you know, there's a lot of tunnels on the route, and you pass a ton of other trains. As you get further down south, you just know you're getting closer, because, you know, you get the other train operating companies that run in the south. So the Great Northern commuter trains compared to, as we have in Leeds, Northern services. Now there's a speed reduction, so I'm going to slap that off. That can go to that. And then my brakes can go step 2. In fact, I think step 2 will be too quick, so step 1. There's Grantham, we're passing that. Now I've got the AWS again, so I might want to get my brakes ready, because that's how the signalling works here. British Railway signals is that you get double yellow, flashing yellow, depending on the route. This route has the flashing yellow indication. See, look, the last one was double yellow, then it changed to clear. That's what just catches me out sometimes. I'm losing concentration now, which is a thing the train driver should not happen. There's only like These platforms are pretty quiet, probably because of the time. Oh my god. What the frick? Oh my god. What in the actual flip? What in the actual flip? An AI. Flipping AI. So that was unexpected. AI managed to glitch out. That's just great. That's just great. Thanks a lot, whoever caused that derailment. Could have set this. Honestly, Signalman's so bad. So that's about, let's see, so that's probably a ton of other people who died. Whatever. My god. The AI on this route. AI fail. So what should I do now? Should I just pretend that never happened? Because I didn't actually save that, so I'm just going to skip this. I'm just going to pretend it went to Peterborough as normal and just go, let's see, London to Peterborough, let's see, Peterborough, King's Cross fast, and this time we're actually going to set it so it's actually DVT leading this time. Then we forgot to change the time as well. Oh, very well. Honestly, AI. Sometimes AI completely suck at their jobs. I'm still at best. Beb, game can't crash now. No. And you have to be kidding me. The game's crashed. The game's crashing. No, it's not. It's funny that every now and again it freezes up on the loading screen and you think the game's gonna crash, but no. In fact, I'm actually getting too cold now. So I'm gonna shut off the fan. So yeah, ended up getting my York to Peterborough run screwed up by an AI here. So funny how that happens in this game. You know, when they make scenarios, you just sometimes forget to check about the AI, and then it ends up like that. AI trains crashing into player trains. Alright then, so here we are in the DVT, which is actually the correct end leading. So I'm gonna pick up passengers here, so I've already opened the doors. Reverser in. Reset the AWS self-test. Turn off the DRA. Set my lights, so that can go on, that can go on. Just check that's the right, yeah, it's day mode. Right. Ah, we're ready to go already. As you can see here, so I'm just gonna have that 25. There's no point just accelerating all the way up. So actually it's wrong now because it's 7 o'clock. There's the thing before, the clock inside the cab's broken. The fitter won't fix it. So we're in 82-216. And the class 91 I've got on the back. I've actually got a named one. So we've got 91-128, which is apparently named Intercity 50. You can look on Wikipedia for names. You know, I did actually look some up to check their accuracy. So yeah, that's what I mean. And if you look at the nameplate, it's not actually a texture, it's actually a 3D nameplate. So it's actually, you know, attached onto the main body as like a separate 3D model. Turn up that. It's not a lot of 125 around here, it's actually mainly 115 or 120. Just got wipers again. So yeah, don't know why it did that. So yeah, in my opinion, the DVT horn is actually more epic than the Class 91. Sounds something like a hybrid between a K5L, a Canadian K5L, and something else. I don't know. Whatever though, it's an American horn, it sounds more like. So then, here we are again. So this time we're going Peterborough to London. And as there was a DVD, driver vigilance device reset. I'm just hoping the AI on this one don't decide to muck up again. So something, obviously on that run to York, something went up with the switches and ended up crashing a AI HST. Ended up messing up a HST, and unfortunately I ended up crashing into it. See, so our speed limit's 115 for now. Yeah, 100. So yeah, here, let me just check my stream. So I've been streaming for an hour now. Unfortunately, I just don't have any watchers, you know, anyone watching. So let's see, just gonna quickly pause the game. I'm gonna see if I can get this stream on broadcast, if I can broadcast this stream onto the telly downstairs, because downstairs we have an Apple TV unit. So I'm gonna try and route the stream onto that. That might get me to pay attention. So. I should get on that channel from my iPad. And there's my live stream. You can see my own stream. Apparently it's on my Xbox. Let's see if I can see it. Go. Just hope someone's downstairs watching this. $105. There we go. Click that up. Oh, we can actually get the PSIs here. Oh, driver vigilance device, reset that. There's a whistle board, my friends. More level crossings. And then our speed limit goes up to 125. I just did a long, short, long through a grade crossing. And now our speed limit's gone up to 125. I find it more comfortable driving British and American trains because they actually, the miles per hour, the speed measurements, because, I just don't like most European countries, because they all use that kilometers per hour thing, which is pretty annoying. Because, you have to convert between units of measure and all that. Coming up past Connington. In fact, I'm just going to quickly check something. Be right back, boys. So I'm back. Get back to this now. I want to get this finished before we go out. Messing around with the horn levers as usual. And we've got 1 watching. You know what? I don't know if I should actually terminate the stream due to lack of viewers, but you know, don't mind when you end it, it uploads an archive anyway, so anyone can watch it. It's a bit of FPS drop. I don't know exactly about passenger comfort, you know, is it more comfortable DVT leading or is it more comfortable with the 91 leading? I couldn't actually tell the difference. So I might try streaming this again, or recording it at least. And see if I can actually do it without ending up with a broken AI train in my way. So yeah, again using the Class 91 with its nameplate on. So when it named Class 91. As you can see, we're coming around here, Huntington. See, we've got electric trains coming down here as well, the commuter ones. Not exactly Great Northern, but you know, got First Capital Connect running around here. Because this route, you know, the setting of this route was before the, you know, First Capital Connect ended in 2014 and became actually split up into Thameslink and Great Northern. And one thing I wouldn't recommend, if you have one of these and you decide to snap a coupler, I wouldn't recommend you click these couplers, because for some reason you can uncouple them but you just can't recouple them. So if you back into them again, they weren't attached. So you know, so you should just keep them connected, you know. Don't exactly know. I think Mark 4s all have tail lights inside of them. So don't understand why they shoved the tail lights in the intermediate cars. It makes sense on the end car because the Class 91 can be detached with normal couplers, sort of buckeye Class 91. But I mean the other coaches, so all of these Mark 4 carriages, they're normally kept in the same formation. I don't understand why you have them semi-permanent. Why they're not semi-permanently coupled. There's a train set. Now that was a weird crossing noise then. Because that's one funny thing about this game. When you're in the free camera and that, you can mess with the Doppler effect. see a Doppler effect. So yeah, messing with the Doppler effect in this game. So I know the stream isn't really smooth exactly, but that's just the network probably, or the way it's set up. $125 again. St. Yachts. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these incorrectly, but we're passing St. Yachts or Knots. I don't know, can you just tell me, am I pronouncing that correctly? St. Yachts. I don't know, but whatever. Get the pronunciation wrong. So, you know, some words are pretty hard to pronounce correctly, by the way they're spelled. Got more First Capital Connect Class 365s running down here, including some pulled up in the sidings. And also, recently Northern Rail have had quite a few things. Been a lot of news, strike action happening this month. There were thing about guards, and they're because apparently Northern want to do driver-only operation, which a lot of trade unions oppose, for it being an unsafe practice. You know, if you look on YouTube, there's the RMT Strike Club YouTube channel. They have tons of videos which say how dangerous driver-only operation is and accidents that can happen on driver-only operated trades. So, you know, like down the south, southeastern and all them, the driver-only trades. Alright, just a second. Okay. Right. No, doors up. So my mum's decided that now's a good time to start vacuuming up upstairs. See where it's going to go. Yeah, I might actually pull in at Stevenage maybe. I'll save it there. And then I'm just going to check the map. 9s for the map. Let's see, Stevenage. No. Everton. yeah. Just again did a long, short, long through the level crossing. In fact, I'm just going to have a look at my sub counter again. Fortunately, I just hope I'll get 1,000 subscribers sometime in the future, so then I can actually do monetization again. Because you see, I did start monetization a while ago, but when they decided to change the rules and make it that you have to have 1,000 over a certain amount of hours or whatever for monetization, I ended up getting demonetized by a robot. Of course, I couldn't bot my subs because it's way too expensive. I actually looked at the price to buy subs and it's way too much. So yeah, I don't sub bot. I haven't done. Don't mind that. Mum's now vacuuming upstairs, so that's why it might. Hopefully it's not loud. Turn the fan up a little bit. FPS drops around here. See, look at the map compared to everyone else. Dissuade. Censor it on the player again. Thank you. Subbed. In fact, I have to have a look. Where the heck even is Stevenage? Of course, King's Cross is all the way over here. No, don't open the door. No. Might be in trouble now if my mum decides to open the door, because she's currently got a vacuum right outside. I mean, out of all the other days that she could have chosen, she decided to vacuum today, and we're going out. So I'm going to have to terminate this train somewhere else, which suits me. I'm just hoping I'll be able to get to Stevenage at least. I might at least be able to stop at Stevenage rather than just going straight to King's Cross. Just say we ended up getting booked in for a stop at Stevenage too, because another train failed. So we're covering. So we're gonna have to pull up at Stevenage for a bit. Stevenage will be coming up soon. Doppler effect in this game. More First Capital Connect services. So yeah, the AI traffic on this route. On this route, as you've seen, a ton of Class 365s running for First Capital Connect. I'm gonna coast now. Then there's also a few Class 180s, Grand Central, which the AI traffic depends on what DLCs you've got on the route. So if you have the Class 180, it'll spawn Class 180s. There's AI traffic, quick drive. Stevenage should come up soon. Coming close to Stevenage, so we're gonna start braking now, so we don't end up overshooting at Stevenage. Then I might save there and then end the stream, and hopefully I might continue another video maybe to King's Cross. That's too fast, that deceleration. And where the heck is Stevenage? I'm waiting for it to show up on the HUD. Wish we could actually scroll the HUD. Coming across the curve now. Stevenage. Unless we're actually on a bypass track, which isn't. There we go, Mum's finally turned off the vacuum. And yep, it went bypasses Stevenage, that's just great. Let's just save it here. So that if it crashes or whatever, so screw this, we have to go straight to King's Cross. So unfortunate why there wasn't platform. I thought there were platforms on all of the tracks at not King's Cross. Is this even Stevenage? Or have I got messed up? Let's see, where's the station sign, please? Nah, that's Hitchin. Obvious. Why did I get messed up then? For some reason I thought that was Stevenage. For some reason. Centre might actually find a real Stevenage. Here's Stevenage. I'm gonna coast again. I'm gonna train coast. there's the indicator there. Stevenage up fast, so I'm gonna get my start braking here in step 1. So again, I'm trying not to overshoot this platform. There's Stevenage on the HUD. Just going to continue brake and step 1. Do we even have dynamic brakes? No, we don't have dynamics. Acknowledge the driver vigilance device. Turn up the brakes a bit more, step 2. You can actually see Stevenage there in the East Coast HST. I think I'm a bit too. I'm coming in fast here. Let's increase my brake force. Alright then, full service. I'm going to pull in at Stevenage here. Just going to try and get it so I can get as much of the train as possible on this platform. Full service. And there we are. That's close enough. Is it? So yeah, that's close enough. So I'm going to end the stream here because it's near. So I'm going to save this. So yeah, hoping you all enjoyed this stream, and peace out.